we are today, and spring has filled our hearts with love and our minds with creative thoughts.
Too bad some people's hearts are so full of love it prevents them from showing up.
Indeed.
Well, it just seems like the destined number of the Poetry Club meetings now are 3, so can't be helped. I for one can't wait for what we have in store today, but first I would like to tell you that all of the poems that we read here today or that we've read in the previous Poetry Clubs you can find now in a Google Drive document that is linked down below. Somebody suggested it to me last video and honestly I don't know why I didn't think of that before. This was a great idea, thank you.
We're evolving!
Yes, but now let's begin.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors! Rock, paper, scissors! So, wait, we beat you first, so you go first.
Okay, yeah, then let's do that. That works.
Okay, this is my poem. I didn't name it, but here we go. All we know of the future is just a wild guess. What you don't see is that we're together in this mess. I can make you a space to call a home. You can take me to a place where I'm no longer alone. We wouldn't be here if there was no reason. The only thing one needs is another person. In time, I will find someone else to hold, and you will find someone who won't leave you as cold.
Oh, wow. It's pretty.
Stop it, you. Continue, you. It's your turn.
Okay.
Oh, snap.
Should we do rock, paper, scissors?
Okay, well, let's do it.
Right. Rock, paper, scissors. You first.
You always lose with
Damn.
scissors.
No, you don't. Okay, this is something very different that I tried. It doesn't have any rhyme and it's quite abstract.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is more of a to be read out poem than a read one. A read one. A read poem. Okay, I'm just gonna. It doesn't have a title yet, but I'm just gonna read it.
Okay.
Love, 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 love. Why? What? Where? How? It's just. How do I know if this is spring or romance that makes me feel weak?
Wow.
Well, they say everything is based on a truth.
Shut up. But it was very.
Well, it was gripping, in my opinion.
Thank you.
It was
enjoyed
very real and up close.
Thanks.
Okay, so, I guess it's me now. And, this is an unnamed one as well, I'm afraid. But, yeah, I was feeling this one day. I can see the stars when I close my eyes. They're bright and they sting when I look at them. I feel like they can be anything while I'm down here watching out for them, to catch them if they were to fall. Sometimes I wonder what being up there with them would be like. I can't catch myself if I fall though, so it's okay. I'll stay.
I really like that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It was harrowing.
No, it was cool. It made me feel homey. Like, you know, there are so many wonderful things that you could do and try, and it's wonderful that there are so many wonderful things, but sometimes it's okay to just want to stay home as well.
Yeah, I think that was kind of what I was going for, but it was really a kind of spur of the moment thing, so.
I really liked it, Jane. It was cool.
Thank you
It
so
was
much. Okay.
On to the submissions! Can I go first? I've always gone last.
Yeah, do it. Follow your dreams, Anne.
Personally, I simply adore this poem. It's by Beth Wangler called Adventure, and I'm so sure you'll see why I love it once I've read it.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. This is such a great poem. Come on an adventure with me. We'll catch the last note of taps and ride it out of town, down to where the lapping waves play out their own lullaby. We'll dance upon the moonlight on the lake and climb the glowing steps of clouds up to the sky, where over midnight murky waves we'll leap from star to star and run our fingers through the sticky Milky Way until feather-tailed shooting star shoots us down. We'll bounce upon the trampoline of treetops, bathe in early morning light to wash us clean. We'll drink the dew and munch the sugary confections of mist rising from the lake. Then, full and fresh, we'll wake the morning birds to sing us off upon a dandelion glider. We'll ride it on the current of the breeze with aquiline reveille singing in our ears through a jungle of wild ants and crazy grass. The fluff will carry us until we jump off and skydive into a bed of daisies to warm us from the last chill of night. We'll jump aboard the train of thought to take us back to my front porch, and just as the sensible folk rise for the day, we'll brew a cup of tea and reminisce about the night we went on an adventure.
I think your long-lost twin must have written that one.
We need to go on an adventure!
And this is Avonlea, you can't even go on, oh, we had milkshake at McDonald's in the middle of the night kind of an adventure in here.
We can go to the woods and have a picnic or dance in the meadows like wood nymphs. I just want to live.
Not gonna live long if you get so riled up and, spontaneous. So easily.
You sound just like my mother.
Well, I'm sure she's a lovely and sensible lady. Should I do the line first as well?
No, you don't have to.
Okay. I do try. I am a good person who naively assumes that if I don't think harsh thoughts about strangers, maybe they too will go easy on me, and the world becomes a gentler place. I am a good person who gathers up all the plates and mugs before leaving the cafe, so that they're easier to pick up, and smiles softly at cashiers and buys something I don't really need, so I can give even change to the bus driver. He's probably busy anyway. I am a good person who consistently uses the same vanilla-scented body lotion whenever I'm around you, hoping that when I'm gone, you'll catch a whiff of it on a crowded train station, and it chokes you up. I am a good person whose mouth turns sour at the thought of you never mentioning me to your therapist.
How bleak.
Well, you have an unrealistic view about what it is like to be in love, Anne.
Oh, because you're such an expert.
Well, the real expert, sadly, isn't with us today.
That's right.
This is pretty neat. I like it when our poems line up, well, not our poems, the submissions.
Yeah.
It feels like we're making actual progression. Anyways, the one that I would like to read has been submitted by Anonymous, and it's called Weaponized, Femininity and All That.
Okay.
I never wore my extensions around you. Wanted you to grab the back of my head without feeling the bulky clips. And I stopped painting my lips, carefully sculpting out the Cupid's bow with a thin brush and winging my eyeliner into sharp shapes that would only get smudged after a few minutes in bed with you. Now that you're gone, I'm untouchable again, and more beautiful than I ever felt when you looked at my face up close.
Wow.
That makes me feel conflicted, but mostly sad.
Well, in my interpretation, it's about the feeling of security and detachment when putting on a mask. So I think that reaction is appropriate.
Jane, you're so smart.
True, but you're smarter than you give yourself credit for as well, Diana.
Oh, yeah, maybe, but not in the book analysis kind of way.
Well, that's what we're here for, right?
Right?
So, here ends another Poetry Club session. Thank you for watching, and a huge thank you to the submitters. I mean, it's a privilege getting to read your poetry.
Absolutely.
I might do a Q&A soon, maybe next week, so do leave me some questions. Might have special guests and everything. Bye! Bye!